Okay, and hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Playroom. Look who's here!
It's Lexitrons!
It's Lexitron!
Yay!
She's here! Alright, we got not too much news for you, but we have some big news for you guys. Alright, so first we're going to start off with some toy news, and then we'll move on to the bigger news. First news is, if you haven't figured it out yet, Voyager Beast Hunters Optimus has been released. Hasbro, why? Hasbro, why?
Why you do these things?
It's the return of the monster convoy.
It is very scary.
I mean, we'll post a link down below to the actual pictures, but on top of that, his face.
Okay, to me, it looks like the Cyberverse Ultra Magnus. Like, that's what that looks like. That looks like that's not Prime's face.
And it's the Voyager that looks like this. And there's actual pictures of the Cyberverse, and the Cyberverse looks so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, we also got pictures of the Cyberverse Predaking, and he looks so much better than the Voyager.
Yeah, this is...
Hasbro, what are you doing?
This is disappointing.
This is why people lose faith in you.
Especially after the success of what we've seen from the Transformers Prime line. They just banged out awesome figure after awesome figure, and now we're getting this Optimus that just...
We're kind of going back to like a cross between the Unicron trilogy and animated.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is like a weird little path that the Transformers are starting to go down.
The only saving grace for this Optimus is that it looks like he comes with the Star Saber. But the problem is the Star Saber's great.
It's green.
It's green!
It's a Star Saber.
But it's green. So people are going to probably have to repaint it. That, or if you want to pay the $12 for that little collector one.
The Dr. Wu?
Yeah, the Dr. Wu one.
Which is really nice.
Hey, I know, I want it, but I'm broke, and you know I'm broke. Alright, we'll stop crying now. On other Transformers Prime news, for those of you who don't know, it's been released onto DVD, and for those of you who are poor, like me, and milk off of your parents' Netflix accounts, like me, Season 2 is also available for streaming on Netflix now.
But it is out in stores. I just picked it up at Walmart yesterday. It's great. It comes with some interesting bonus features. There's an interview with Peter Cullen and Larry King about Transformers and everything Optimus, and Peter Cullen kind of gives us his insights into Optimus, so that's really cool. And there's some other bonus features in there that are really worth checking out. So,
weren't you gonna do a masterpieces on it?
I am going to do a masterpieces on it, so stay tuned for that. Episode 2 will be out. We'll talk about Season 2.
Awesome. Alright, and in Takara news, for those of you who follow Takara, they released they released pictures of the Fall of Cybertron Skywarp and Fall of Cybertron Blaster. Blaster's going to be coming with a steel jaw, so that's pretty cool.
But the Skywarp... Okay, you know that with every Starscream, soon there will be a Skywarp repaint.
And a Thundercracker.
Now, I'm cool with that because I do like to have all of the Seekers. And
I like to have everyone but Starscream.
He just didn't. I don't know why, because if you're going to have Warp and Thundercracker...
Hey, I already admitted to you that I prefer the Hearts of Steel Starscream over the other two, so give me some credit.
Okay, but anyway, this Skywarp... Alright, I love the mold, I love, the Starscream looks so cool, but this Skywarp is just, he's purple, and that's it. He's just purple.
Yeah, there's literally purple and then gunmetal gray. And then
boring.
The orange on the cockpit, and that's it.
It's very boring.
There's no implementation of black at all, except maybe the helmet, but even the helmet and the lighting looks...
And the color that they've chosen for the Decepticon logo is really just...
It blends in. We'll post pictures down below. You'll be able to see a lot better.
It just doesn't look... The two colors are just very off-putting. If there was some black, or maybe they made the logos black or something, in the product images, they just aren't showing up. They're not popping.
And it's not like obligatory product shots. These are in-hand images.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And as for the Blaster, he looks exactly like what we saw at all the conventions.
That's true. The Blaster, I think the Blaster looks pretty legit.
I know, but I mean, I'm just annoyed that there's literally no change to him. The only change is that he gets Steeljaw, and Steeljaw looks nice, but I don't like how he's hollow.
No. No.
I like
he looks a little empty. I like the fact that you can take this little disc and turn it into a lion. A lion. That's cool, but
He's hollow.
He looks very empty.
Yeah.
It's kind of disappointing.
He looks too fragile. Like I said before, we'll be posting links down below. Now comes to our final bit of news, which is the biggest. For those of you who are Botcon lovers, I wish I could go, but I'm broke.
I wish I could go. Oh, someday.
Someday. Somehow.
Somewhere.
But anyway, for those of you who follow it, they recently revealed that the theme for this year's Botcon is Machine Wars. It's okay. For those of you who don't know, Machine Wars was kind of a response to the big lovingness of the Beast Wars.
Everybody was like, "Oh, Beast Wars was so popular, they all love it."
So they wanted to find a way to bring back the G1 characters, but with new toys. Even though it's not even new toys, all the Machine Wars toys, which were like 12, were KB toy exclusives, and they were literally just repaints of the G2s that we got, or the European G2 exclusives.
I just don't even know. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know. I think that Botcon, it's the ultimate Transformers gathering, and you're gonna Machine Wars? I just don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe just because it's not my it's not my favorite venue. It's not my favorite continuity.
When I was like, it was mostly something for people who were like at our age now during the 90s.
Yeah.
But the problem was you and we were kids in the 90s, so we
true.
were more into Beast Wars.
That's true.
Like, I didn't even know Beast Machines existed. Not Beast Machines, Machine Wars existed until recently.
I grew up on Beast Wars, but I also grew up with G1 too. So Beast Wars, G1, that's my childhood. Machine Wars, I didn't even know anything about them until I got back into Transformers later.
Same. It was a lesser series simply because it was so limited, and they were only at KB Toys.
Yeah,
KB Toys had how many stores in the 90s?
Yeah, that's
now
true.
They don't even exist.
Yeah, that's true.
So so that's gonna be our comic question of the day. What do you guys think about Botcon being Machine Wars themed?
How do you guys feel about the theme for Botcon being Machine Wars? What's the deal with that?
For those of you who want to know a little bit more about what they're planning to do, we'll post a link down below for an interview from Pete Sinclair. And that's all we really have to say today. Thank you for showing up for once.
Why, you're welcome. I try to take time out of my busy schedule.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. We'll talk to you later. This is Unicronobot
and Lexitron
signing off.